Sesame Workshop, a non-profit organization, says it has completed its pilot education program to promote uninterrupted education in schools in Adamawa and Bauchi States. Mrs. Ayobisi Oshuntusa, Executive Director, Sesame Square Nigeria Foundation, an educational organization, said this at the event tagged Sesame Workshop Teaching Smarter in Abuja. She said that Teaching Smarter project was aimed at instilling a step-by-step guide that will make learning easier and fun for early learners.
Teaching Smarter is a project that began last year when we realized that children in early years were not receiving any education during the COVID. We found out that they were left out of the online programs. They had television programs for other children and they had radio programs for other children, but nothing for children between the ages of 3 to 5. And scientifically, children's brains developed up to 95% before they turn 5. So without that foundation, the children will not be able to build something concrete when it's time for them to do WAEC. So we felt that that was a real mistake. So we sought for a way of fixing that problem.
Mr. Alashin Olumayowa, Director, Teachers Development, Universal Basic Education Commission, said that the project was important as it had equipped teachers with new knowledge of teaching.
Teaching Smarter is not just introducing technology into the classroom. It's involved the introduction of technology and the infusion of pedagogy and new approaches to teaching. And for us at the Universal Basic Education Commission, and especially from the department which I head, we are ensuring that teachers embrace technology and they are upskilled so that this infusion of pedagogy that I'm talking about can be seamless for them. And what we do now is bring them to speed through capacity building. So the commission does not implement, but we work through the State Universal Basic Education Boards, that is the SUBEBs. So we're working together to build the capacity of teachers so that they can be smart, they can work efficiently in a smart classroom.
Malam Adamu, Minister of Education, represented by Dr. Falakia David, Director, Basic Education Department, said the project was apt as it helped in bridging the gap in the number of out-of-school children in the country.
The federal government, through the Federal Ministry of Education, is concerned about the issue of out-of-school children, and it is one of the pillars on the ministerial strategic plan. And a lot of attention, programs and activities have been put in place, and I must tell you that we have experienced significant reduction in the number of out-of-school children. One, we have the states having enrollment drive, annual enrollment drive through their SUBEBs, and the federal government supports this by ensuring that these children are enrolled, they are identified and enrolled and placed in schools.
I think the project will be and has been impactful. I think that the materials developed were very closely aligned to what teachers were struggling with. The Sesame Square team had conducted a needs assessment, so they were able to identify exactly what were the specific areas, specific competencies that teachers needed more support in. So Sesame Workshop has had a relationship with Sesame Square for some years now. I think that we have a close relationship and a trusting relationship, so I think that we were able to help secure the funding for the project and help with the initial project design, share some ideas for content from past projects that could be relevant. But I think that the relationship between the New York office and the Nigeria office was one that we really let the team here lead a lot of the activities.